What's going on, guys? It's Kyle again with DTOM Knives and Gear, and today we've got another package. And as you can see, it is from my good friend Kevin, LeftyEDC. The man is awesome. We are going to be using the ProTech Newport that Kevin sent me that is a dedicated left-handed side auto. And I was never interested in this knife, ever. Because as you can see, it is quite tiny. But this thing is pretty doggone sweet. I wish it was right-handed. But look, I mean, I can operate it and, of course, get it out of there and close right-handed with the button being on the other side. So, but yeah, this is really cool little knife. I really have dug this. So, let's get into the box. I know some stuff that's in here. I don't know if I'm going to know everything that's in here. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to it. Let's do this. Newport. Slicing through it. It does slice very well, guys. This very cool shape. And his boxes, man. I gotta save these boxes because I'm gonna be sending him some stuff probably the next day or so. And so I definitely need this size of a box to do it. Because I'm sending him quite a few things. Dadgummit the tape, Kevin. What the hell? Everybody's like, just get in the box. Just get in the box. I'm trying. Blame Kevin. Of course, everybody probably just bust open these things. I'm trying to save it and all that jazz. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what's in here. Well, he's using, this is actually pretty smart. He ended up buying what I have sitting beside me, which is the Apache waterproof case for our knives that has the pill pluck foam. So I recognize this right off the bat. And he used it for peanuts, which is kind of genius. So first off, this is what I'm really excited about. This is the Pina X series, but it's not what you're thinking. So hold on. Oh yeah, I've also forgot that he sent some Dr. Squatch soaps. He is a big fan of these. And me and Jake over at Bearded Gear, you know, just kind of making fun of him, whatever. But he even did a video on these because he likes these so much. And so he sent, I know I'm going to be sending some of these knives back to Jake. And so I'm supposed to pick one of these and send the other one to Jake. Ooh, deep sea goat's milk and bay rum. I don't know which one I'm going to keep, but I'll probably let my wife figure it out because she just wants me to smell good, right? And what do we got in here? So we have a big old case here, and that's it. All right, so save that box. So there's multiple knives in this thing, I know, just because how thick it is. So let's see. All right, first is the Ferrum Forge Gent. And this I'm interested in because I have, and what a lot of people call a different version of the Gent. Like, I have this Ferrum Forge Stinger. And everybody was like, I don't need the Stinger because I have the Gent. And I can definitely see what they're talking about because, you know, obviously it's a Ferrum Forge design. They're very similar. Oh, yeah. Very nice little flip. Oh, jeez. Boy, that thing came down on me. I've been carrying, I carried the Hoback Enoch today. And that liner lock, it's just weird. Like, all day long, I was pushing in the liner lock and it was getting stuck like this. We'll go over that in the full review, but I couldn't get it to actually drop far enough to get past the detent. It's not the case on this little guy. Gets right past there. I like this, and I like the wood. I like the wood look. He's also got one in carbon fiber, which I dig. So, yep. Pretty freaking sweet. Looking forward to trying this out. You know, as far as ergonomics, definitely a 3.5 finger knife for me. Like, seriously, half of my pinky is falling off. But it does have a forward finger choil, and so I can choke up. That feels pretty good. maybe a little bit small of the finger troll there for my fat fingers. But yeah, all right, cool. So that's the Ferrum Forge Gent. Haha. All right. The infamous Danger Pickle. This is Jake over at Bearded Gears Knife. This, of course, the Spyderco Bombshell. And Jake and Kevin both absolutely love this knife. And so I am super excited to finally have one in my hands. I knew Jake had one for the longest time, but it wasn't like I was going to be like, hey, send it to me. You know, because we end up sending each other stuff all the time. So I finally get to check out the Danger Pickle. Of course, we'll have a full review of this. But this is such a funky looking knife that really took a lot of people by, just by surprise on how much they loved it. Of course, it really took off when Jake did his video of this guy. It was basically like Nick Shabazz and the Sleece Bowie, Spyderco Sleece Bowie. Took off after he did his review. This thing took off after Jake did his review. This is, what do they call it? Not a sprint run. Where they basically only do one run of these and then they destroy the tooling. They won't do them anymore. Can't remember the damn term. Anyways, 20 CV, stone wash blade, beautiful green G10. Pocket clip is definitely not a Jake approved pocket clip, but it works, especially going to work for me. I love the thickness of it. Well, that feels a lot better in hand than I thought it would. Feels better in the hand than the Gent does right now because it's so wide with my thick hands. Even though it doesn't have a forward finger troll, it does have a flat up here where I can kind of put my finger. So as you can see, no sharpening choil. But that actually feels a lot more comfortable than I thought. I'm digging this. And I figured I would because of what they said. But, yeah. All right. So the Spyderco Bombshell, a.k.a. the Danger Pickle. Okay. The last knife we have here is the Fox Knives Pelican. This I saw on Jake's channel a long time ago. I'm not a huge fan of orange, but this knife really intrigued me whenever he was sent this knife by Fox. This is, funky blade shape, but I love these swoops up here because it's so ergonomic. Oh, yeah, this thing feels really good in my hand. You'd have your first choil here, swell, kind of gets thin, but swells up behind here with a curve. So in my big hands, as you can see, it really does fit perfectly. This is, I believe, N690 steel. I am not knowledgeable on that steel at all. Okay, I already see a problem for what I like. I love the way that this looks. I think Kevin said he didn't like the way this looks. I kind of like the way it looks. But with a thumb stud, this thing feels pretty good. I like the thumb stud action. The detent on it feels really nice. But I just tried to do the thumb studs. See how high the thumb studs are up on this thing? That is, let me see if I can do it. Nope. I can't do the reverse flick with it. Nope. Can't do it. That's kind of an issue because with the thumb stud knife, I like to be able to do the reverse flick, but it's not totally a necessity. So we'll have to put this thing in pocket and see how it performs. I mean, ergonomically, it feels absolutely wonderful. So I might get past that. I don't know. We're going to find out. But I like the Contour G10. I just, I like a lot about it. We'll have to see. Wire pocket clip. Gotta love that. Doesn't sit all the way to the butt of the knife. But I don't care. So, yay. Very, very excited about these. Now, one thing. Those knives are all loaners. The Gent, the Bombshell, the Pelican. This is mine. I purchased this from the good LeftyEDC, and I have been wanting a good EDC pin, full size, for a while. Never pulled the trigger. So this is the Pina X Series bolt action pin. full titanium. Oh yeah. See, I mean, okay, so basically I bought this. I knew I wanted a good full-size EDC pin. Is that upside down? Oh, it goes like this. I'm so stupid. So yeah, I knew I wanted a full-size EDC pin, and I wanted a bolt action because I'd never had one before. And then all of a sudden, I got this guy. This is the Mech Army, the Mech Army TPX8, something like that. I got this in the Go and Gear EDC subscription box, and it is a tiny little bolt action pin. So I was kind of super pumped about that because I have a little holster on the side that carries a little pin, a flashlight, and my Leatherman. And this actually has been working well to slit inside that. I bought the Fisher Space pin, which just doesn't have, I kept pulling the Fisher Space pin out like this, and it was staying inside the little holster. So I still like having this around because the Fisher Space pin is very handy. Pressurized cartridge to ride on the rain pads that I usually use. So I still like having this around, but this rides in that pocket, little bolt action pin. And now what is replacing the Zebra, which is my little initials I graved in there. This is the Zebra F701, which is an excellent EDC pin. But this one is very old and I dropped it, and so it's kind of messed up. It only works sometimes. And then I, long time ago, purchased the CRKT defensive pin. And the reason I got this is because when I go on airplanes, when I go into courthouses or whatever like that, and I can't carry a knife or my pistol, I carry this because, let me tell you, this does do damage. I've put this through, really thick plywood, just testing it out just to see what it would do as far as a blunt object that will at least have something there to defend myself in those places where they won't allow you to carry a knife or a firearm because they don't like freedom. Yeah, that's right. You don't like freedom. But anyways, that's why I brought this. But this has been an EDC pin for me for a while, mainly keep it at work. And so this is going to ride in my bag and only be there whenever I need to go into one of those places. And this is going to be my new EDC pin. Very excited about this. The small one is very hard to use, the bolt action, just because it's so tiny, even though it's fun. This is definitely something that I can see myself playing with and driving people at work crazy. And guess what? That's what I do. I love it. So another little fidget toy. Let's see how it writes here, just so I have an, ooh. Okay. I like this. Now, it definitely is a smearable ink, and sometimes that's a problem. I can't remember what the cartridge is in these things, but I'll do some, I'll ask Kevin, or I'm sure I can look it up online. But the smearable ink sometimes doesn't do very well for me because of the paperwork that I have to fill out at work. But I'm pretty sure you can put other refills in this. I do like the way it writes, though, so if I just don't rub my hand, I'm right-handed, so these left-handed people, they have to put their hands in front of the ink, and I know that sucks. But for me, this thing writes really, really well. It's just a little bit smearable. So I'm going to try this out. I know I'm going to love this. It's very lightweight. We'll do a full review on this guy. But full titanium, just a very fun, well-made pen. These things go for around $100. And yeah, I like the little grooves that's in this thing. So I'm very excited to try this out and be part of my new EDC. Usually my pen rides right there if I am carrying it on my person. And so yeah, the pocket clip or pocket clip has pretty good retention. So anyways, this was a great unboxing. I have all kinds of cool stuff to go over with you guys. So the pen is mine, the Fox Knives Pelican, the infamous Spyderco Bombshell, aka Danger Pickle, and the Ferrum Forge Gent. So really cool box. I'm really excited. Now I have a bunch. This is Lefty's. This is Jake's. I got a bunch of people's knives here. I'm trying to go over a bunch of them as I can to get them back to everybody. Hoy, it's just so much stuff, but I'm getting it done. So guys, thanks for stopping by. and checking it out with me. Definitely stay tuned for the full review of all of this stuff and more. Stay safe in this crazy world that we're living in, and we will see you in the next one.